So far this season, United were knocked out of Europe altogether, went out of the Carabao Cup in the last 16 and find themselves 7th in the Premier League. Joining us now to tell us if Ten Hag will turn it around at TalkSport. Sorry, a turn it around at Old Trafford. You could probably.
I mean, that was a bit of a come down for Eric, wasn't it?
We're beyond help. There's nobody can turn this around here.
1 minute is at Old Trafford. Is he on the overnights?
he's been. Have you not heard? Well, you're not likely to. He stands in for Paul Ross when Paul goes on holiday. I'm going to start that one again, right? Joining us now to tell us if Ten Hag will turn it around is TalkSport presenter and huge United fan Mark Goldbridge. Mark, a very good morning after that introduction. How are you?
I'm morning. He's got no chance turning this around, I think, yeah.
TalkSport's beyond help, mate. But listen, United certainly aren't. What did you think of the weekend, first of all?
Yeah, you know what? I think I'd said that maybe Manchester United would win that game, and it became very apparent that Spurs are just on a different trajectory at the moment. And I'd have to say that applause to Spurs. They dominated as they were better on the ball. They created more chances. It was a good point for Manchester United, but it's not really, because it's at Old Trafford, and Manchester United should be winning those games. So yeah, it was a fair result. Maybe Spurs could have nicked it really, but United have got to be doing a lot better, in my opinion. And listening to some of them calls there, they're not wrong, even though the extremes are there. Ten Hag out, Ten Hag in.
No, you're not. I understand all that, Mark. Now, look, with every window that comes round, obviously everyone at United starts to feel that they can go and get something from somewhere that can make a difference to their team. Is it time to do that again, or is it time to persevere with what they have? Understand that it's going to take a while to get this sorted out, and just get on with it.
I think that looking at the window, the things we're hearing is that Manchester United don't really have any money anyway. So loan deals are probably going to be, like last year with Weghorst, Sabitzer, Igalo, which, any United fan's going to say that's not exciting. I think the harsh reality is, when you look at and listen to people and there's such conflicting views, is that I think really we're going to have to be patient for the next 4 months. I think the biggest issue is the manager. I think the biggest issue is the lack of goals. I think the biggest issue is our two best attacking players, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford, are not having good seasons. And if I was Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I would just say, look, you've got 4 months. You've got people like Martinez and Casemiro coming back. Show me what your plan is over the next 4 months. And if you're the man for Manchester United, or you're the player for Manchester United, then in the summer, we will bring the funds in. But I just think there's no point spending money in January, because there's so much uncertainty. And I think it's obvious with Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in that you've got to have a period of everybody's on trial. And I'd say that the same as the players as well. I mean, there's so many issues at the club that need resolving. And over the next 4 months, I'd sort of this is your chance.
Where do you see yourselves, Mark? Where do you see yourselves finishing up this season? What if you, I know we ain't got a crystal ball, but where do you feel United are going to end up?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that Manchester United are exactly where they deserve to be at the moment. It's January. We've all seen many Premier League seasons and other seasons, and by this point, you can't start talking about injuries. Newcastle have got injuries, so
everyone's gone.
We're where we deserve to be, and we're where we deserve to be on performance. So unless it's going to improve massively, and I am hopeful that with certain players coming back, that can happen. I think United's ceiling is going to be 6th, maybe 5th, but realistically it could be 7th or 8th. So the FA Cup is massive. We've got a good round. They're playing tonight, aren't they? Newport and Eastleigh. Yep. We should beat them in the next round. And you just hope that you avoid the big teams and then have a bit of a one-shot lottery in the final against the team and maybe win the FA Cup. But that's the limit, I think.
Yeah, don't